You slicker than a project rat. You could snatch the cheese without getting caught in the trap. Hey man, we on the road to 100K, okay? If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Hey man, we got Addam22 going broke situation gets much worse. Shouts out to Jamari. Let's see what it's hitting for.
So the last time we caught up with Addam22, he was on the verge of losing everything regarding his No Jumper brand, coming forward publicly to announce that he had been burning through money like crazy and was no longer turning a profit from this venture.
So there's something that I've been hiding from you guys. No Jumper is going broke.
Basically, Addam says here that no one cares about the brand anymore, and it became increasingly difficult to monetize No Jumper in general. He also cites a lawsuit from a former employee, as well as a very high commercial loan bill from this multi-million-dollar office that he had purchased back.
I was just about to say that, bro. I already know that shit. That shit's in LA too. Ooh. He paying every bit of 10. Every bit. And that's easy, that's light. And to make that in YouTube, I mean his channel can make that back, of course, you know, but he's gotta pay himself, he's gotta pay all these numerous people he's got around him. I could see how it's not profitable.
Back when the money was flowing in nicely a couple of years ago.
It was a big decision to share this stuff with you guys, but at a certain point I realized that I've been honest with the world about just about everything in my life over the years, and it felt wrong to keep all this stuff that we've been dealing with in secret. So I know what you're thinking, what can you do to help?
So his plan was for his supporters to buy a subscription to his YouTube channel. And one of these tiers was actually $100 a month, where Addam claims you would be getting a producer credit at the end of each video for signing up, which I guess no one did because 2 months later, not one video I've seen lists a single person in the credits.
You hit the link down in the description.
Even if they did, he probably still wouldn't do it.
And now it seems like things have only gotten worse for Addam. And you know what they say, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Month,
the
bro.
guy had already shilled himself out to a crypto shitcoin that he dubbed the cuck coin.
They're not going to Addam22 for their financial
That's why I'm about
advice?
to turn my membership shit off, bro. Shouts out though on the second channel, bro. There's been niggas been a member for like, it's like I think I got like 2 or 3 members, bro. They've been a member for like 2 years, bro. You ain't get nothing in return, bro. It's like $1 though. You know, I appreciate it, bro.
About lean. They know about Yerky.
For their
Coin that he dubbed the cuck coin.
they're not going to Addam22 for their financial advice?
They know about lean. They know about Yerkies. They know about probably gooning out, beating their meat for hours at a time. I don't think that they are crypto spectators.
And now he's going back into his old bag of tricks and is once again going
The
to be
fact that
selling.
anybody can create a crypto coin, bro, just kind of devalues cryptocurrency, bro. It does, you know. It really does devalue it, bro.
Off his wife to keep his finances afloat. Obviously, before we had the situation with Jason Love 2 years ago.
Do you think that you her better than Addam did?
Well, obviously, yes.
And then last year we had the reality show that Addam spent all this money to produce, where he handpicked the man to go deep with his girl.
After everything that we've seen today, we've finally come to a decision. And the person who's gonna f my wife is Lil D.
Nigga, stop playing with me!
And when shock value is all
happy to, man, y'all niggas is just nasty, bro. Not gonna lie, man. Yeah, niggas is nasty.
you have left, and you run the same play over and over again, eventually do people really care? Is this really going to break the internet like it did before? I already predicted years ago that these decisions would ruin Addam's reputation online. It was like no matter what he does, he will always be the guy who got cucked for cash. The guy who gave his wife away. You know, in business, there is something called the law of diminishing returns. And I think that Addam is about to take yet another crash course in economics. And so this tweet is actually where I found out about this entire fiasco. I thought I was having a bit of deja vu because this account tweets out Jason Love piping out Addam22's wife on a yacht. They put a nice little visual image up there, which I will not be showing you guys today. But Adam replies to that and says, so proud of my baby going out and paying the bills while I get my finances together. So it's beyond clear that the No Jumper brand is still down bad. I guess no one's been out here signing up for that weak ass subscription. Either way, his girl replies, oh hey, it's me. To which Adam says, hi boo, how you feeling? After taking that 10-incher. And then the funniest part is that this was all really just for promo. The video obviously wasn't going viral, no one really gave a shit about the situation. And so Adam pretty much had to pull out the cuck act so they could try and sell this tape. And she doesn't even reply to this.
Man, that's just the whole, you dig yourself down, bro, that you just, it's hard to get out of, bro. Once you do it once, you gotta keep doing it. And that's not,
to which someone said,
cool, bro.
No reply, she's sucking Jason's balls. And then that is just a current view.
Whether he actually smacking your girl or not, he probably really is though, and they really putting it on OnlyFans. I think that nigga Adam be in the video with him. You know what I'm saying?
View of Addam22 at this moment, possibly once again playing poker while his wife is getting piped out. This account also tweeted about the situation, to which Adam replied, we gotta think about the family business, and sometimes the family business requires a large man blowing a load in her mouth. Which is obviously a fucking disgusting way to talk about the mother of your children. Like, I get if you guys don't have respect for yourselves or have respect for each other, but as you guys know, they had brought a kid into the world, and that's always been my main discrepancy with this, because there's a ton of guys out there who like to see their wife get down with other men. Personally, I think that type of thing is disgusting.
This is
but
what fame and money will do to you, bro.
Their own. I think people should have free will in their relationships. But when you bring a child into the picture and you're posting her on Instagram and all these different things, something about it just becomes deeply immoral to me. But hey, I guess what can I expect? I'm pretty sure they were still shooting content while this woman was pregnant.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you one last thing before I get off this, is that if my next child comes out African American, I'm gonna love him or her and raise them like my own, because that's how woke I am, brother.
It do hit different when your child finna come out black.
Hey, it's a roll of the dice. We don't know how it's gonna go.
Strength training now at a new
this
level.
Is
Gym
content.
Monster 2 is an all-in-one design.
Content.
And this type of thing is exactly why I'm saying it's so messed up. You know, his wife shares a little picture here on the Snapchat story, okay? We all know what this is alluding to.
I ain't gonna lie, I know a lot of y'all niggas will smack that.
And then on the very next slide, it looks like they're spending some family time at Disneyland.
Like an old woman
yes,
right
I suppose I applaud them for doing the bare minimum at this point and at least blocking out the kid's face. Because in the past, this was something I had a serious problem with, because you'd go on Adam's Instagram story, and it would be like a picture of him holding his wife and another P-star on the other arm. And then the very next slide would be him playing with his kid. Like, it was just some weird shit to do. And obviously other people have pointed this out to Adam. In the reply to this tweet, this guy says, your daughter is going to need therapy when she gets older. Everything you guys do is on the internet. You think she won't find out? All because your love for money is stronger than your love for her. And I guess that one hit Adam a little bit too close to home, because he would end up...
I mean, what if he's putting the money up for her, though? You know, you never know. You know?
...blocking this guy. But obviously him and his wife do not care. She says, I needed the round 2. And here's another marketing tactic that these OF dots love to do, is basically to go in the comments of already viral tweets and say something like this. What about me and Jason Love? Our video is out now. It's actually my opinion that they pay these type of accounts to post these tweets that they know are gonna go somewhat viral, like this one got 1 million views.
Yeah,
and then I think they throw these accounts like $20 to make these type of comments, so these various degenerates on Twitter will pour in and purchase their content.
The cheat code, bro. It hit different whenever you're able to fucking, with all these accounts, bro. You can crack the cheat code on the internet, bro. It's too easy. You can do whatever you want to do. You're funneling this shit. You know? This stuff doesn't last forever. This is quick money, though. It can last a long time, though. But it also may not last long at all. So what you do with the money matters, man. It matters, bro.
I saw her doing this over and over again, and the tweet can be completely non-sexual, like this one. Every Maker's Mark bottle is dipped into melted red wax by a distillery employee. And she replies, Jason Love dipped something else into me for our new video. GTA 6 didn't fail to let us down with this. My new video with Jason Love won't let you down. And she's been doing this marketing tactic for weeks on end. Okay, it's obvious the video is likely not selling like they thought it would. I mean, honestly, guys, if you're out there paying for corn, something that is
nobody in the
available
comments knows who she is. They probably have a more likely chance of knowing who. And then people who watch porn is just they not caring about who you are. Unless you just hit a nerve in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Free all over the internet. I honestly just think you're kind of a fucking idiot. Like, you're a little bit too lost in the sauce. But either way, she just continues with post after post after post. They even attempted to remake the viral meme.
Guess what I'm shooting with today, guys? I guess it's not finally happening, but it's happening again.
Nah, man, Captain Love out here driving the girl on the private yacht, shooting this type of scene from day to night. It's just diabolical levels of being down bad. And you might be wondering, well, Jamari, how do you know they were filming for hours on end? I mean, just watch this, the proof is in the pudding.
This is me before Jason Love. And after. Good scene.
I mean, I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark here and estimate that Adam has never put a smile on her face like this. I mean, she's out here smiling ear to ear. She was out here waiting for this moment for the last 2 years, okay? Adam was on the phone like, yo, I thought the scene was done 2 hours ago. I mean, honestly, when your girl comes home from getting piped out like this, like, how do you look her in the eyes and say, oh, did you have a good day at work?
Is she still in the ocean? He's still in the ocean.
Today, I mean, I think we got the answer. It's written all over her face. And then just once again, Adam leaning into the embarrassment arc. Announcement, I'm the latest brand ambassador for iconic Swedish furniture designer Cuck Chairs. I couldn't be more excited about this partnership for something I'm so deeply passionate about.
I have partnered up with iconic Swedish chair designer
I'm not gonna lie, these are good
to
internet
create the
niggas,
most
bro.
ergonomically beautiful and supportive
They're
chairs.
they're internet. They're good at the internet, bro.
Like, honestly, how does this type of partnership even come about? Like, does this company think that this guy's fellow cucks are gonna think, oh, that's the chair that Adam loves to sit in, it's good enough for him? Well, I'm gonna be ordering that shit.
These chairs are built with purpose from the ground up. As a spectator, you have the perfect view at all times.
Nah, calling yourself a spectator like you're watching a baseball, a football, a basketball game, while you're watching your girl get laid out, okay, she's spread eagle, is some nasty work. What's next? Is he gonna have some popcorn with him? Is he gonna have some sody pop?
And through thoughtful and meticulous design, the chair allows the perfect amount of freedom for your wrists and hands, providing an extreme level of comfort that has not been achieved before.
Whole time, this 50-year-old man looks like he's reading a book report in front of the class.
Our chairs are crafted from authentic Hawaiian koa wood, harmoniously paired with an ultra-soft and sensual mohair upholstery that will leave you ready for an encore.
Oh, we know your girl got the encore, man. She was waiting 2 years for that shit.
Some of my personal favorites include the perched owl position, as well as the thinker.
And it's amazing to me that Adam still makes jokes like this.
That shit just be fucking. That shit just be beat up. Them pussies be so loose, bro.
He really thinks that there is still some people out there, like, laughing with him. When really, in reality, everyone is just pointing at him, laughing at the show.
That's what inspired me to follow through, and I couldn't be more excited to be a part of something I am deeply passionate about.
Ever had that sinking feeling that you are the last to know? You know, that moment when the world...
Our chairs are limited and made to order.
And honestly, I almost thought that this was like some sort of late April Fool's joke, but apparently it's not. These things are actually for sale. As you guys can see, the one that Adam was sitting in right there is going to run you $350 Canadian money. I mean, honestly, that shit looks like something you could get from IKEA for $10. I mean, guys, having the beverage and the tissues and the moisturizing lotion with you while you watch
they clown their own selves, bro, for marketing, bro. Simple.
The bed, where you're kind of like in the splash zone, is just fucking insane. And I already can see some people down in the comments saying, "Oh, you're indirectly
But you can
promoting
get a
this."
whole recliner for $900, but that little bitch ass chair is $350. Get the fuck out of here.
You're trying to help out Adam. Like, guys, you have free will. If you want to go and spend your hard-earned 869 Canadian dollars on this bullshit, you guys can be my guest to do so. I'm just gonna say it right now. I think you might be lacking some brain cells. It's either that or watching too much corn has totally corrupted your mind. But either way, I want to know what you guys think about this entire situation. You know, I know Adam tries to make this entire thing seem like one big joke, but I do think the money is coming.
Go get some pussy, bro. Get some pussy. Keep trying. If you can't get no pussy, that's why y'all niggas be like that, bro. Cause y'all can't get no pussy, bro. Get some pussy. Deal with these women, bro. And then that'll help. I hope. Some of y'all niggas be in relationships, still be addicted, bro. Still be addicted. Y'all busting 10 nuts a day. Y'all going crazy.
Slower than it was a couple of years back. No Jumper as a brand has obviously fallen off. At one time, I would say that it was like, I don't know, almost like a hip-hop bar stool, but
No Jumper itself is a fucking goddamn hoe. It's a goddamn bop. You know what I'm saying? Every nigga from Cali done been through that bitch. Yeah, and ran through it, literally. Simple. They gangbanging that bitch in Cali, nigga. Oh, my mama.
Adam went down this path. Obviously, he's the face of the entire thing, and pretty much no one respects him at this point. And then when you also add in the fact that his girl is also aging, a lot of the novelty from the nasty things they do seems to have worn off. I mean,
Yeah,
how many people are going to continue paying for...
That nigga Crip Mac ready to bust her. Nah, bro, free Crip Mac though, man. That nigga right there is something different, bro.
And then when you also add in the fact that his girl is also aging, a lot of the novelty from the nasty things they do seems to have worn off. I mean, how many people are going to continue paying for this like month after month after month before they finally wise up and realize a lot of this shit is likely available for free online? Or maybe those professional gooners just move on to the next younger, newer model. I mean, it's just bound to happen. Like, even if you're Rookie of the Year, you can't...
Bro, who, man? Yeah, y'all buying this shit, bro? Y'all, how long are y'all staying subscribed to OnlyFans, bro? Once you buy it for 1 month, you done scroll through that bitch 100 times. You done seen it. Now you're bored. Now you're on to the next. Maybe y'all just do 1 month subscriptions, and then maybe y'all go back to the bitch after a while. I don't know. I'm not in that shit. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, but goddamn, y'all niggas tweaked out, bro.
Can't go on and play forever. Like, eventually some new person comes along and they take the spotlight. But yeah, y'all let me know what you guys think about this down below. It will never really cease to amaze me that Adam kind of built up this reputation online. He had built up this brand that a lot of people thought was pretty cool. They thought he was doing something different than everyone else, and then he really just tarnished the entire thing to be kind of like a living meme. Like, I think when people see Adam's face, the first word that they would think is cuck. But hey, I guess he's more than proud to give himself that label.
Yeah. Niggas, that's what happens when you sell your soul,
Either
bro.
way, I want to thank you guys for watching.
That's what happens when you sell your soul, man. Hey, man, we on the road to 100K, okay? So I need everybody to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications so you never miss a video. If you made it to the end of this video, you bored, check out this video to the left, or check out my music to the right. I just dropped some new shit on platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good shit. I'll get at y'all on the next one, and I'm gone. T-Y-P the 9.